Good evening, everyone. I hope you are good. I think the comment section called it well when the sun comes out in the UK, especially in Scotland. Uh, we tend to have a couple of drinks with the barbecue, hence the AWOLness. But I'm back, guys, and it looks like we got Bitcoin moving as well. So, all looking good. We've got the breakout on this trend line we've been watching so closely, and now it looks like we're finally getting this here. We've had the fake out, and the fake out normally gives a bigger reversal, and this is what we're looking to get. We've got some a lot of liquidity at this level here, 85, but my main target is 89. So we've had this on the chart for a while now, so it's starting to move up there. Once it gets up to there, this is going to be a good sign because we're going to be breaking out and we're going to be creating a higher high. So we're getting it looks like the market's starting to change, and it's starting to change off a double bottom with a sweep below and a fake out and a dump down on the trend line and shooting back up. So this just looks like a massive false move, and it's ready to make the move up now, which is what we've been waiting for. If we go in the weekly, we can see we are close to getting a weekly close above the trend line. We've still got a couple of days yet, but things are moving in the right direction. Now, if we have a look at the EMAs, that's a 51. This one has held the bull market up the entire time. The entire time, this blue one, the 50 weekly, held all the way up there, all the way up, and it's still holding. And we had that level down as a cannot fail level, and it's looked like it's managed to hold it, and it's bouncing off. So things are looking good on the EMAs as well. If we jump into liquidity, let's have a look how things are looking there. I was looking at the 1 day, this huge move has just, people have started to jump on the longs in the last 24 hours, but in the last 7 days we've cleared out all that liquidity. So we now see there's more longs, and the shorts have only got 700 million. The greens with people betting the market's going to go down, and the reds are people betting the market's going to go up. So you can see here, this short squeeze is in play. And see these big wicks here? I say wicks, but bars. These are huge bars, and this is our liquidation level that we are looking for. We're hunting for that green line there. And I think we're going to be hitting this very soon, I think. On the liquidation heat map, you know, we can see we've come all the way up here. We've taken this liquidity. This is the 85. This is a decent level for them, but my main one's up at 89. The amount of dollars up in there. I mean, the bright yellow is 217 million, but if you just look at that one bar there, that's 166 million. Price has already taken all that liquidity down, and now it's moving up, and we'll be coming for that top one. So things are looking decent, guys, and we've got the volume coming up on the daily exchange. So we've talked about this in the last couple of weeks of just, we really need to have this volume here for me to feel confident. Otherwise, I'm not trusting it. But we're starting to get the volume. It's rounding off a little bit, but we're starting to get the volume in this move here. So this is good, because it means that the move is being backed by new money coming to the exchanges as well. So this is a breakout that we could potentially trust with everything going well. Now, if we look at the alt market, so we've got Bitcoin moving, which is brilliant, but we also have the makings of the alts starting to move. So this is the alts minus the top 10. So without Ethereum, without Cardano, you know, it's just the alts. And look at this trend line, it's supported, it's all the way up. And it's bounced right into that 200-week, plus this strong trend line that's just bounced off. So we are looking for a break off here. You can see Bitcoin's ahead of the alts, because it's already doing that break now. And the alts will catch up. They normally lag a bit behind, but it looks like everything is starting to shape up here. And if you look at the total crypto market, and this is excluding Bitcoin only. So we have Ethereum and all the top 10 in there as well. Very similar to the alts, it's bounced off the 200 weekly, and similar to Bitcoin, it's faked out on this wedge, and then it's jumping back up. So if it gets above trend, this has been a confirmed false move, fake out, flushed everyone out, and things are moving up. So the alts are really starting to take shape here. And if we look at total 3, this is just basically the alts minus ETH and Bitcoin. You can see they've had a breakout and a retest and in this fallen wedge now. And look, they're above the 50 EMA, so this is getting primed to move. And we've got Bitcoin dominance spiking up at 64. Now guys, anyone who's followed the channel, I've had that 50%, 100% of this wick sitting there for a while, just in case it decides to fill it, but we are very close to filling this. And if this bar closes on the weekly, this is a top and tail. So this is a huge reversal sign. So if this closes on the weekly, very similar to this, we could be getting near the top. And this will coincide with May the 7th meeting for the FOMC as well. So things are definitely starting to take shape here. We've had the huge false move down and the macro is starting to take shape. Now this is the one. This is the one, guys. Look at this. So this is very similar. It's basically the inverse of Ethereum Bitcoin. This is how much Ethereum can one Bitcoin get. And as you can see, when Bitcoin's outpacing Ethereum, it can get, 54. But as Ethereum starts outpacing Bitcoin, this will start coming down. So no one looks at this chart. Everyone looks at Ethereum Bitcoin, but no one looks at this chart. And the reason I look at this chart is because look at this blow-off move. 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle. This is so blow-off toppy. It's not long until this starts breaking down. And once this starts breaking down, that is a very clear sign, an early sign of alt season starting to hit. So guys, things are starting to take shape here. I know there's a lot of stuff in the macro with the tariffs, but with the pause on Trump for 90 days, maybe we even just get enough to have a good 3 months at it to make a new high. But there's definitely some gas left in the tank, but we do have to be careful because we are coming up and it's this year that the Bitcoin and alts will top, so we still have to be careful looking for that top and being careful of it. But it looks like it's just had a massive fake move out and now we're starting to move up. And if they can just get this deal sorted out with China, this will all be forgotten about in a couple of weeks' time. So hope you're having a good weekend, guys. I definitely had a good last couple of days in the sun. I've got a nice golden red colour, like a true Scotsman would. Have a good one, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.